Good morning, Fort Worth. You found the Fort Worth Roots Morning Show. It is 6 March, and it's looking pretty nice outside. Let's get straight into it. The weather today, 68 for a high, 56 for a low. Moving into Friday, it's going to be a really nice day, 84 for a high, 48 for a low. Saturday, a small chance of showers right now at 48%, 52 for a high, 40 for a low. Sunday is going to be 59 for a high, 37 for a low, mostly sunny. That's going to be a really nice day. Excellent. If this is your first time joining us, we do this morning show Monday through Thursday. We release it to you at 8 a.m. We've got traffic reports, some days. We've got weather. We've got National Day of, This Day in History, news reports. And then on Thursdays, we get you lined up with all the events that are happening inside the Fort Worth area to the best of our knowledge. But if you've ever got an event and you don't want us to miss it, make sure and send us an audio clip talking about that event to media@fortworthroots.com. We are just here to connect the community. So if you got a thing, we want to tell people about it. Moving on, National Day of, we do these every day and they always get stupider, dumber every day. No homework day, so throw your homework out the window, kids, because it's no homework day. March 6th is also National Dentist Day, National White Chocolate Cheesecake Day, and there was one other one I saw in here I wanted to click on, see if I can find it. Day of the Dude, March 6th, Day of the Dude. Let's see what this is. Day of the Dude is celebrated on March 6th every year to commemorate the North American release of the movie The Big Lebowski. In 1998, the movie portrays a protagonist with a laid-back attitude to life who chooses simplicity, peace, and happiness. The idea is to enjoy life's little moments such as bowling or drinking with some friends. The holiday looks to promote ease and simplicity in society. Being able to easily let things go and go with the flow is a big part of the lifestyle. The lifestyle portrayed in the movie inspired the birth of the religion philosophy known as Dudism. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you've got to go see this movie. It's an American classic. A lot of people say it's overrated, and I agree. The storyline is a bit ridiculous, and it's not a great movie maybe, but the characters in it, they're priceless. You can't take that away from me. All right, moving on. This day in history, March 6th, 1857, U.S. Supreme Court decides on Dred Scott case. Slave Dred Scott appeal that he be considered free if his owner takes him to a non-slave holding state falls in his owner's favor. The court holds that the enslaved are property, not persons, a decision that will be strongly opposed by anti-slavery Northerners and serve as a catalyst for the Civil War. And that was 1857. On this day, 1902, Real Madrid kickoff. Madrid Football Club is officially founded in the Spanish capital. It will be renamed Real Madrid and go on to be the top professional football soccer club of the 20th century and the most valuable sports team in the world. 1951, Rosenberg trial. Julius Rosenberg and his wife, Ethel, stand trial on the charge of spying for the Soviet Union. The couple will eventually be executed, their fate resting mainly on the testimony of Julius' brother-in-law. 1951. Sounds terrible. 1990, the Blackbird SR-71. Pilots Ed Yielding and Joseph Vita make a transcontinental flight. 1 second. From Los Angeles, California to Washington, D.C. in a blistering 64-minute and with an average speed of 2,144.8 miles per hour. A record. No shit. Their plane is the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, a long-range reconnaissance aircraft. That happened today. SR-71 record in 1990. Pretty cool. I was looking into that story a little bit today because I thought that the SR-71 was not made public until somewhere around the 90s, but I was incorrect, looks like, or they've rewritten history. But this plane was developed in the late 50s, and I don't think was released to public knowledge until several years later as part of Lockheed Martin's Skunk Works. Google that. All right, on to our news for the day. The first one comes from Fort Worth Magazine. You can go to fwtx.com to read on. This story is by FWTX staff. Beginning March 3rd, Fort Worth launches a 2-year project to replace aging cast iron water lines in western downtown. Sounds like a good idea, right? Not so fast. Bringing road closures, detours, and much-needed infrastructure reset. So I thought that was an important story to tell you about because it looks like they're going to start really jacking with the streets. That's not going to be fun. Starting Monday, March 3rd, construction crews will begin tearing out and replacing century-old cast iron water mains in western downtown. According to the city's website, these aren't just any pipes, they're relics of a bygone era, responsible for 85% of the city's annual water main breaks. Some of them are so old that the city doesn't even have records of when they were installed. In other words, they've done their time. And now it's time for something new. All right, we got Sky Viper calling in our morning traffic report. Mr. Stubbs, good morning.
How are you doing, Roots? Fort Worth Roots.
We're doing the thing, brother. How are you today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How are you guys making good podcasting this morning?
We're doing the best we can, brother. We were just talking about how we were anticipating the Sky Viper phone call. This is the highlight of the day for me, anyway.
Is hearing from Sky Viper?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, you're making me blush up here. Did you hear that, Candy? Highlight of the day over here.
So how's traffic looking?
Dude, okay, I-35 southbound near Basswood. We've got a stalled big rig in the right lane. Traffic's stacking up fast.
Yeah, go 18-wheeler driver people.
Right, so expect a 25-minute delay if you're coming in from the north to downtown Fort Worth.
Excellent.
I-30 westbound at Hewlin Street. There's a little fender bender there. Look out. Looks like they still haven't drawn down yet. Isn't that what happens next? As soon as you have a fender bender, you pull your guns out?
I have seen that happen in news reports. Yeah, road rage is a real thing. Watch out.
I'm just a traffic reporter. I'm sorry. I should. You know what?
I digress.
Orange Man bad. University Drive through the stockyards is just experiencing their usual morning madness of cows and horses and poo smell.
So you're
good
wild.
there. Looks like we got smooth sailing at Chisholm Trail Parkway. Wide open spaces, folks. So if you're headed south towards Crowley, you're in a good road. So stay on it. That's your Sky Viper traffic report.
We're about to dive into events. You know of anything awesome happening in Fort Worth over the weekend?
I think there's something going on at Cicada, either Saturday night, right? Or is it tomorrow night?
Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. The big Whiskey Dick guys are coming and doing a show with Hen and the Cops. So it'll be a good one.
It's going to be a great show. Yeah, it's going to be a great one. You know if there's a cover? I'm sure there is.
Probably. I imagine it's $150, maybe.
Probably not more than 20, but all the money that you spend at the door at Cicada goes to the artist, so that's good.
If you're a renowned Sky reporter for Sky Viper, then you don't pay cover, so I don't even know what that's about. So.
Do you wear your blue helicopter suit everywhere you go?
Heck yeah, I wear it to the gym.
Yeah. Well, people need to recognize, you know?
People need to know that I'm a pilot. And I fly things. Actually, Candy's the pilot, and Candy's mad because she thinks I talk to her sister too much.
Ooh.
Her sister's name is Brikeen, which is weird.
Brikeen, that is strange. Candy and Brikeen. I'd like to meet her parents.
So would she.
All right, brother. Well, hopefully I'll see you this weekend. Got anything else for folks before we get out of here for the week?
Live fast, eat ass.
Excellent.
I'm out.
All right, see ya. That is Matt Stubbs, host of the Jerry Jonestown Massacre podcast, the #1 podcast in North Texas, longest running, and they do a live stream during their podcast recording. You can jump on it every Tuesday, I think around 8 o'clock. All right, let's get Sky Viper out of here. See you, Sky Viper. Thank you very much. All right, where were we? We were talking about Fort Worth news. So, yeah, old pipes, lots of construction. Sounds like traffic delays on surface streets are impending. Next story is coming from you from NBCDFW.com. This story is by Tara Rahman. And wait a minute. This is kind of an older story. Okay. Yeah. So I Googled a story off of Star Telegram. I Googled the headline because that's all I could do. They've got the paywall on that. But apparently there have been a series of incidents down in the West 7th area. And they are taking steps to improve that. And bar owners are either behind this cause or not behind this cause because they're talking about imposing a sound ordinance over there in 7th Street that would require them to lower the volume. I lived down there for a little while, and it was unbelievably loud. But I think if you live in that area, you know what you're getting into. So, I don't know. And I don't like 7th Street. I don't like that area. But I think if you live down there and you're expecting a nice, quiet evening on a Saturday, you're a silly person. All right, next story. FortWorthReport.org. Rodeo rides to a different beat as Kid Rock bangs drum for the sport in Fort Worth. He's got a picture of a much older Kid Rock than I grew up with. Still looking good there, kid. Keep it up. Rock and Roll gave the historic Fort Worth Stockyards a little less two-step and a little more backbeat Wednesday as Kid Rock saddled up and rode into an event to promote the singer's namesake, Rockin' Rodeo, coming to AT&T Stadium on May 16th. And yes, I did reach out to him. We'll see how quickly he gets back to me. See if we can get him in here to promote that thing. Joining the all summer long singer for the event, where leaders of the Professional Bull Riders Association and partners from the Stockyard Heritage Development Company, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, and mayors of Fort Worth and Arlington. Cool. All right. Kid Rock. Kid Rock's Rockin' Rodeo is a reimaged rodeo produced professional bull riders in partnership with Kid Rock that began in 2024. The event pits 6 rodeo teams head-to-head in a bracket-style competition for $1 million. You guys can read on more at FortWorthReport.org. It's going to be fun. Welcome to Fort Worth, Kid Rock. All right, let's get into these events, and then I've got some call-ins for you. Actually, let's get into those call-ins because they're going to overlap some of the events. Let's get to, let's see what Mandy Hand's got going on for us this morning.
Good morning, Fort Worth Roots. This is Mandy Hand inviting everyone to the Lost in Sound music series this Saturday, March 8th. There are lots of live music options in the near South Side. And I am playing at the Holly Wine Bar on 305 West Daggett Avenue at 8 p.m. And before me is Simon Flory. He's starting the show from 6 to 7:30. It is free. I believe all of the venues are free. Come out, hear some live music, have some drinks, have a great time, and I really hope to see everyone out there.
Excellent.
Have a great day.
Thank you, Mandy. And we do have a little bit more information on Lost in Sound. If y'all didn't go to it last year, it's a complete citywide blowout is what it feels like. It's just down there in the South Main area, district, whatever. But it's a lot of fun, and a lot of your homies are going to be out there on stages this weekend. So that's going to be cool. Let's see here. Got this one coming up. A little bit of a slower read.
Hello, my name is Jessica Driscoll, and I am the owner of Wild Moon Creative and Event Services. We are an event management and digital marketing company located here in the Fort Worth area. We recently launched a virtual event series and community aimed at giving back to the local women-owned community. This weekend, we are hosting our first in-person women's business networking event in Fort Worth on Saturday, March 8th. This event is aimed at supporting local women business owners by providing networking and resources to grow their businesses. Some of the offerings we will have at this event are professional headshots and a one-on-one marketing workshop hosted by our team, as well as a one-on-one business workshop hosted by Business Links. We would love to thank our sponsors, Blanc Cowork and Studio, Business Links, and Flora Aura for their support, as well as all of our partners in helping to make this event happen. To find out more about our event and to purchase tickets, please visit our website at wildmoonconnect.com. We hope to see you there.
Outstanding. And we've got a couple more reads. We're going to skip over those for now and kind of space it out a little bit. Let's get into the events section of this broadcast. Again, thank you guys for being here. A lot of people have made this part of their morning routine, and we love you for it. Thank you. We can't continue to do this if you guys don't listen, so we appreciate it, and tell all your friends. All right, events at Magnolia Motor Lounge this weekend, and I reached out to Taylor Pace because I didn't even know this, but he played yesterday with some friends, Retrophonics, out there at Magnolia Motor Lounge. And Taylor, if you're in town, we need you on the show, man. Taylor Pace. That's the music you hear playing in the background every time we do the morning show. It's a perfect little jingle for a morning show. All right, today, Playtown at Magnolia Motor Lounge, doors at 7, showtime 8 to 11, free entry. Garrett Owen, RTB2 on the 7th. That is tomorrow. It's going to be doors at 7, showtime at 9, free entry. On the 8th, Gannon and Freeman and CCREV, something like that. Noah Bowman, doors at 7, showtime at 9. It does not say free entry, so I would guess there's probably a ticket price behind that. This is looking forward a little bit. Our Shamrock Social, March 15th at Hoppin. Going down, 20-plus vendors, food trucks, live music, flash tattoos, vintage clothes, and drinks. You want to see a funny video, go check out the Turning Point Brewery video we did yesterday. We went out to Bedford and hung out with those guys for a minute and did a silly-ass video. Trust me, it's worth your time. You can go to Turning Point. You can go to Fort Worth Roots, and I think they're supposed to collaborate on the Hoppin page, so we'll see if that ever turns up. Also, board game night, that's tonight. Friday at Hoppin, 8 p.m. to close. They're going to get all the board games out. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be looking for Monopoly and that one other weird kid in the room that wants to play it with me. Tonight, the Bikini Wells for a live podcast at the usual. It's going down today, March 6th, 7 p.m. Yours truly, Fort Worth Roots, is going to be doing an interview with John and Todd and the rest of the Bikini Wells, and then we're going to play some live music and have some fun. There is no fee for entry. This is a legendary B-52s cover band, and they do other stuff as well, but they are a lot of fun. If you've never heard of the Bikini Wells, you're missing out. Don't miss out anymore. Use your Thursday wisely. Meet us at the usual, 7 p.m. I'll be there. All the cool people will be there. And the Bikini Wells, tearing it up at the usual, 7 o'clock. Come on. This is happening next week. This is next Tuesday. If you guys don't know, we do a little thing at McFly's every Tuesday. And next week, we've got Creedle back. It's the name is a combination of Creed and Nickelback. Creedickelback. You don't believe me? That's how it's spelled. Anyway, it's going down at McFly's next Tuesday, March 11th, from 5 to 7. We're going to do the same thing that we're doing with the Bikini Wells tonight, and it's going to be fun. The turnout for this cover band is extreme, and I was told by the owners out there at McFly's that anytime Creedleback wants to show up, we will clear the schedule. These guys are awesome, so a lot of fun. McFly's, and this is also projecting a little bit forward. Fantastic Midget Wrestling. It's happening at McFly's, and it's going to be on, where is this? I thought I had the date pulled up. Here it is, 15th. It's going to be on the 15th at 7 p.m., and they did this a month or two ago, and it was madness. It was such a good show. It was so fun. So you can get your tickets online. Let's see, where do you go? Okay, they've got a link on their Instagram page. It's a ticketon.com link, but it's a long one, so you'll need to go to Instagram and copy and paste that. But McFly's Pub on Instagram for that. And they've got a St. Patty's Day weekend at McFly's. Okay, yeah. So St. Patty's, Midget Wrestling, all the good stuff, March 15th, 7 p.m. Oh, and hold on a minute. Yeah, so the market is going to be, St. Patty's Day thing is going to be on March 16th, I think, if I'm reading this right. But yeah, Midget Wrestling, pre-sale ringside, $40 all ages. Pre-sale general, $25 all ages. And I promise you it is worth every penny. The people, the athletes that are inside the ring, they are running this entire thing. So you're supporting them, and something that they apparently are very passionate about, because you can't fake how much energy they put into this thing. Yeah, Sunday, March 16th, 3 p.m., St. Patty's Day party. So projecting just a little bit forward. Lost in Sound, like Mandy was just talking about, that's going down March 8th this weekend. They're doing Lost in Sound March 8th and November 15th. It's free near Southside Music Experience in South Main Village. You can go to sound.org for the map and all the locations. Lost in Sound is a spring and fall free music series in the near Southside Main Village. Lost in Sound transforms business all throughout the village into one-day music venues hosting local musicians across genres and at different career stages. Meaning you're going to get some seasoned veterans and some new up-and-comers. It is a lot of fun. I would encourage you to go check that out. It's a great way to support local businesses and artists at the same time. All right, what do we got here? Sunday at 6 p.m., Susan Gibson at the Post with guest Molly Dannell. If y'all haven't been out to the new Post yet, it's awesome. It's 2736 West 6th Street. It's right down the street from Hoppin. What to expect, an intimate acoustic performance by Susan Gibson and the Post at the Post in Fort Worth. Molly Dannell opens the show at 6 p.m. So come on out. Emo Night. That's going to be the 8th here at Hoppin this Saturday at 9 p.m. Let's get some details here. Emo Night is coming to Hoppin, Fort Worth for the first time ever, and DJ Technic is bringing back all the emo mega hits. It's going to be a night of all your favorite emo anthems, flash tattoos, specials, drink specials. Won't want to miss it. Grab a friend, get ready to sing your heart out. It's going to be fun. Putting on the event is Violet Sky Media. It's going to be a good time. All right, here's one I'm really excited about happening tomorrow at the Post. Cutthroat Finches with Kaiser. We had Kaiser on the morning show. I guess that was last week. Man, time's going by fast. But yeah, Kaiser plus Barbara and the Dirty Shirleys. But it also says Cutthroat Finches. Anyway, sounds like Sean Russell's going to be there. It's going to be fun. It's a free show, is what I was told anyway. But there is a ticket link here, so double check on that. It says 8:30, Barbara and the Dirty Shirleys, and then 9:15, Kaiser hits the stage. 10 o'clock, Cutthroat Finches. Okay, cool. It says new songs, new hats, and new lies. The Clear Fork Farmers Market. This thing happens every Saturday, and you guys can check it out this weekend over there in Clear Fork, ideally located on the river front of the Trinity Trails. Fort Worth Farmers Market offers fresh, high-quality, locally grown produce from 30 farmers, ranchers, and artisan vendors every Saturday. Vendors accept cash, and majority of vendors are also taking credit cards. Cool. Excellent. Art exhibit at Martin House Brewing. This is going down Saturday from 12 to 5 p.m. If you guys haven't been out to Martin House, I call it Martin Home, and those guys are awesome. That's going to be Saturday, 12 to 5. Where are the details? Here we go. There will be around a dozen talented TCU art students showcasing their art on display in our event space, connected to the patio from 12 to 5. We'll have a new brew on tap and in cans. Skullberg. It's a 6% hoppy Witter beer buyer with honey and blood orange. They've always got wacky-ass flavors out there at Martin House. But you know what? They know what they're doing. They're at the top of their game. It's a great place. Lots of cool people. Martin House. Robert Earl Keen at Bass Hall, March 7th. Let's see. Robert Earl Keen returns to Bass Hall as part of the Irwin Steele Popular Entertainment Series. Learn more about this series at basshall.com, Popular Entertainment. Okie dokie. That is going to be 7:30 tomorrow at Bass Hall. Hold on. It says the 7th. Yep, tomorrow. Okie dokie. Free mammogram. I saw this floating through the Facebook events, and I thought, hey, somebody out there might need one of these. Free mammogram clinic at LeGrand Plaza today. Right now, actually, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Free breast screenings, mammograms for women ages 40 to 74. Must be at least 1 year since last mammogram. Please call 800-405-7739 to schedule an appointment on Moncrief's Mobile Screening Clinic. The screening location is LeGrand Plaza, Day Fort Worth, 4200 South Freeway, Fort Worth, 76115. Saw this driving down the street the other day. Fort Worth, Texas Garden Bros Nuclear Circus, Panther Island. It's going on right now. And it's got a link here for tickets. Y'all can go to Facebook events to find that. Dates and showtimes. Thursday, February 27th. Okay, we're way past that. Let's see here. Thursday, March 6th, 4:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Friday, March 7th, 4:30 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Saturday, March 8th, 1:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m., 7:30 p.m. The world's largest circus under the world's largest big top. You can see it as you're driving over the bridge there. What is that? Main Street? That's not Main Street. What is that? University? I can't remember. That street right there goes over Panther Island. What's wrong with me? That's Main Street. Yeah, 100%. Okay. Tips and Obermiller, the Swallowtails at the Post today, 8 p.m. A live performance by the Swallowtails from Kansas City and local folk favorites Tips and Obermiller, who I love, at the New Post in Fort Worth. 21 and up, welcome. Show starts at 8 p.m. Foodie Land Food Festival, Fort Worth, March 7th through the 9th. Texas Motor Speedway, tickets on Eventbrite, and there's a lot of details. Event hours, Friday 3 p.m. to 10, Saturday 1 p.m. to 10 p.m., Sunday 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. It's going to be at the Texas Motor Speedway. Children under 5 are admitted free. Parking is $12. Cashless payment only. Pets are not allowed. Communist. Visit our website for more information. foodielandnm.com. Cool. All right. And that is all the events that I was able to come up with. We have something else to put on your calendar. If you've been listening to the morning show, you've heard this a few times. I love it. I love the read.
Texas, get ready! April 18th through the 20th, Walk This Earth Music Festival is bringing some of the top roots bands in the United States to the middle of nowhere for a 3-day camping festival. This year's lineup features the Hootin' Hollers, Carrie Nation and the Speakeasy, Pinata Protest, plus 30 more amazing artists. Walk This Earth will have food trucks, tons of vendors, serenaded hay rides, and contests throughout the weekend. Whether you come for the music, community, to make new friends, or just for the adventure, there's something for everyone at Walk This Earth. So join us on the Sloan Ranch, April 18th through the 20th for Walk This Earth Music Festival. Get your tickets right now at walkthisearthfestival.com.
Outstanding. Sounds like a hoot and hollering good time, but it's a bit of a drive, so I figured I'd make sure you guys are still aware of that one as it approaches, as it gets closer. Here's a recording sent in by Richard Keller this week, and really appreciate it. Anytime you guys, if you have an event, absolutely send it to us. If you'd like to put in a segment to the show to add value to the recording or to get information out to the public, whatever, send it to us at media@fortworthroots.com. And I'll decide if it belongs in there or not, but odds are we'll play just about anything. Listen to this.
Calling all Tarrant County musicians. Have a new release, but don't know where to start with promotion? Look no further than Fort Worth Roots. Fort Worth Roots is looking to help the music community by providing a stage as well as additional content for promotion. Every Tuesday night at McFly's Pub, Andrew Turner hosts a performance and an interview that's recorded and turned into a podcast for release later that week. It's free to participate, free to watch. Contact us at media@fortworthroots.com to secure your spot. That was media@fortworthroots.com. We can't wait to hear from you.
Yeah, and we might have one date left in April, but we are projecting these pretty far out now, and they're fun. Everybody's having a good time. It's probably the second most popular thing we've ever done at Fort Worth Roots. The morning show being the first. The response to this has been incredible. And again, thank you guys for always tuning in and making this part of your morning. But yeah, come on out. This next Tuesday, we've got Creedle back, and they're going to be hanging out with us. We have an audience microphone set up so that you can actually get involved in the conversation. So during the recording, whenever we're interviewing, it's supposed to be about the band. But after we get done with the band and before they go on stage, we open up the mic, and if you've got a gig coming up or you want to promote your business, whatever, we'll give you a minute to just kind of riff on that mic and include it in that week's recording. So anyway, that's fun. We bring pizza from Italiano's, and what else do we do? Oh yeah, we do a cash prize. So, and we are about to resume our weekly drawings here at Fort Worth Roots. I don't know why we stopped doing it. Just a lot's going on here at Fort Worth Roots, and there's actually some really rad stuff going on this week that I can't wait to tell you about, but some final details that have to be worked out. But big stuff is coming to Fort Worth Roots, and we have only you to thank for that. So we got one more that got sent in to us, I think, last week, and it's another read sent in to media@fortworthroots.com. And just like yesterday, I lost my file. There it is. Come on now. This one is from Matt Stubbs, our Sky Viper reporter from the morning Sky Viper helicopter traffic report. What you got, Subs?
As a podcaster myself, I know how important it is to support local voices, and that's exactly what the Fort Worth Roots podcast is all about. It's not just another show, it's a platform that helps small businesses grow and gives musicians more stages to shine. I love that episodes are recorded live every morning, Monday through Thursday, bringing fresh stories straight from the heart of Fort Worth, Texas. If you're into real conversations, great local talent, and a true sense of community, you've got to check it out.
Outstanding. Thank you, Mr. Stubbs. He said he's going to send in another one with all the goofy people from JJTM talking mess on the Fort Worth Roots. I'm sure it's going to be great. Oh, man. Okay. And if you'll notice, today we don't have anybody riding shotgun. Just nobody was available, I guess. But you can be on the show. If you have something to promote, you're a local business owner, running a 501c, whatever. We just like having somebody here so that people don't have to just listen to my voice. Our Thursday episode is the longest. These are supposed to be trimmed down to 20 minutes. Get you ready for your drive to work or taking the kids to school, whatever that might be. But, yeah, if you've ever got a suggestion for how we can make the show better, let us know. media@fortworthroots.com is our email. And what else? What else, folks? I always feel like I'm missing something at the end, especially whenever I'm doing this by myself. Bikini Wells tonight at the usual. Love to see you out there. Creedleback next Tuesday. And I repeat myself a lot if you've been listening to the show. There is something scratching around at the back of my head. I know I'm forgetting something. But, yeah, that's going to be it for today. All right. Well, y'all have a great weekend. Go out, support local businesses. Have fun with it. And we'll have more interesting stuff for you guys next week. Oh, I remembered. This is what it was. Pooh Live Crew. We are dropping an episode today with our buddies from Pooh Live Crew. If, in my opinion, the #1 cover band in the world. So that'll be out later today. I just got to get it uploaded. And, yeah. Okay, now that's it. That's what I needed to tell you. As y'all move through today, we hope that you will choose love and gratitude every chance you get. Till next week, folks. Good day.